Twizshiz on YouTube, which I love that username. He's mentioned that for me, moving to another location is my stressor when it comes to Home Assistant or any kind of smart home thing. 2 years ago, we moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, and it took over 3 months to rebuild everything from scratch. I did one room at a time to make the transition easier, and I did the bedroom last to ensure that everything's working correctly.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of years now since I moved into the home. I took the opportunity, similar, right, to start a fresh new home
Yeah.
instance. But yeah, I think changing locations with a whole moving house, and that's one of the downsides of renting, like in the smart home, right? Like
Hmm.
typically when you're renting, you are moving much more often, unless you're in Europe and you have long-term leases, and in Australia where you
True.
basically get 12 months lease renewals.
Yeah.
Like there is the constant, having to move a rental property, take out all those light bulbs and hope they work in the next place. So
Yeah. And
yeah,
especially like, I mean, we saw a surge here where um, during COVID and all those things where house prices shot up. So a lot of times the people that own these properties are like, well, I can charge a lot more for rent now. So,
mm,
hey, sorry, like obviously there's rules around this, but certain people still got away with a lot of stuff saying, oh, hey, we need to renovate the house. So sorry, you got 60 days or 90 days or whatever the required notice is to get out. And
get
then,
out. Yeah,
so now you're sitting there, not only are you scrambling to find a place to live, you're also like, okay, well, I've got a lot invested into my smart home and I got to pull all these things out. So, I mean, lesson learned there could be also, I mean, not on Twizshiz's comment. That is a really good name. But lesson learned can also be like have, especially if you're renting, is have an exit plan from your smart home. Right? Is
yep.
how can you quickly take it out in a low stress way and just focus on having to move. Right?
I think that comes down to, and I hate this as an IT person, but good documentation. Like if you can document your smart home like you would in an IT environment, what IP address is this device? Where's the MAC address? Where does it live? I know I had on my network, I had a Raspberry Pi to control some blinds when I was renting. I couldn't find where I shoved that Raspberry Pi. I hid it somewhere in the kitchen, but I forgot where I had put it. I knew it was on the network. I could see it online. I could SSH into the thing, but I couldn't remember where I physically put it in the house. Um, so yeah, exactly right. So that's where good documentation could come down to it.